Morning, lovelies. Just going to invite all you gorgeous girlies. Only because I've had a few questions and answers this morning. I wasn't actually going to do a live this morning, but I thought I've got so many questions from ladies that are struggling a little bit this morning. There are quite a few people on my Facebook this morning that have messaged me that are feeling a little bit crap this morning. Do you know what? What I want to say to you girls is when a situation is beyond your control, you need to sort of feel like, you need to evaluate the situation first of all. You need to sort of like think about, can I control this? If you can't control it, you need to let it go, okay? Because living in a moment where you feel like so stressed about a situation that you can't control, I mean, there's no point in that stress because you can't control it. There's nothing you can do about that situation, so you need to live in that present moment and let it go, okay? If you can control the situation, try not to stress about that situation because you are going to cause stress to other people around you, okay? You're going to cause quite inferior in that particular moment. So what I want you to do when you face a problem in your life, what I want you to do is kind of sit down and reflect for a few minutes and just sort of feel, do you know what, I can sort this situation by doing this. Write it down. Okay, this is what I do. If you have no way that you feel that you can control the situation yourself properly, when you sort of evaluate the situation, it could be, okay, today I was supposed to walk down the road and get some shopping, but that hasn't happened because of whatever, because of anxiety. For instance, that hasn't happened because of anxiety. Right, okay. So what can I do to get myself out of the house? So you need to take that time for yourself and sit and reflect in that moment, okay? So what I would personally do, if I was suffering with anxiety today and I needed to go shopping, I would sit down for a few minutes, just a few minutes by myself. Breathe, probably do some meditation as well to go with that. And then I would sort of evaluate the situation after meditation. Then if I was still feeling the anxiety as strong as I was feeling it before, I would then sit there and try and control myself, control my breathing, my thought pattern, write things down why I'm feeling like this. Okay? So there's always something you can do. If there is always something you can do to control your own situation. There is no point in going around thinking, do you know what, fuck it, I give up. All that self-talk that you're talking to yourself all the time as well. Be mindful of what you say because this is always listening, even if these aren't, okay, girls? Now I'm telling you now, negative self-talk is one of those things that I really, really hate. And sometimes I can feel myself saying, oh, for fuck's sake, I haven't done enough today. I haven't done enough work in my business. I haven't done what I was supposed to do this morning. I haven't completed the goals that I wanted to do this morning, blah, 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 blah. And you're telling yourself all that negative stuff. Now think about this, right? Think about yourself as a child. Now, if you talk to your child the way you talked to yourself, would that be acceptable? Yes or no? You are going through a lot, Tanya. And I admire you for waking up feeling like that. I really admire you, sweetheart. But come on, girls. If you said to yourself, do you know what, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm a failure, I'm not a success, and you said these things to your child, how would you feel? Would you say these things to your child? No. So why are you saying it to yourself? Just think about that. Why do you tell yourself all these negative things? Why do you hold that in your head or your heart? Why do you hold that? You wouldn't say it. You wouldn't do it. Now think about it this way. You are somebody's child. And you are constantly telling yourself you are not good enough. You're a failure. You can't do this. You shouldn't be talking to yourself in this particular way, because this is always listening. And whatever you say to yourself, you become. Now, if you become more positive throughout the day, and you start off a really good morning routine. Now, all my morning routine is in the PDF for you all to download. So make sure you download that. If you haven't got a copy, I will tag you in it. Just let me know. But what I do every morning is a morning routine. Now, my morning routine is absolutely vital. Otherwise, I'm a stressed out, horrible little cow. And I can tell you that for nothing. But you need to sort of, it's rationalising your thinking as well. You need to rationalise your thinking. You need to think positively. And even if you feel like absolute rubbish, you need to stop and think for a minute. That is the way I can sort these things out. Okay? Now, I know a lot of you girls are going through a lot of stuff right now. But there is always a positive in everything. No matter what you do, there's always positive in everything. Your kids are probably doing your head in. Oh, God, I'm so stressed. I can't deal with it. Already you're telling yourself you can't deal with it. So that is the mindset management that I keep talking about. And already, the kids are doing your head in. You can't cope. Oh, my God, you've told yourself you can't cope. So instantly you can't cope, right? Now, if you turn around to yourself and actually said, oh, the kids are doing my head in, what the hell am I going to do to sort this situation, to calm it down? Do you not think that your mindset would be more sort of established and strong than you saying, I can't deal with this? Because you've already told yourself you can't deal with it. Okay? If you say, right, okay, I can sort this situation, your mind, you haven't been told that you can't do it. You are not challenging your mind. You are actually just thinking about how you can solve the problem. So this is exactly what I want you to do when you're having a shit day and you're feeling like, oh, I can't cope. This is what I want you to do, girls. And really, really think about how you can solve the problem. You can always calm yourself down. Always. There's always some sort of way, because you're in control. Okay? It's you in the driver's seat with this mind. It's you. This is not anybody else, okay, in that driver's seat. You shouldn't have people telling you. If you've got people in your life that try and control you, you need to get rid of those people out of your life. Because you are in the driver's seat. You're the one in control of this. You're the only person that can say, do you know what? I'm sick of this situation. I need to solve it. I need to do something about it. Okay, so take control of the mind. Also be a bit more mindful, girls, on what you're saying to yourself. If you wouldn't say it to your child, don't say it to you, okay? And another thing, I really want you to try and control situations that are beyond your control sometimes. If something's beyond your control, there's nothing worse than sitting there going, oh, it's beyond my control, I can't do anything about it, oh my God. Blah, 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 so-and-so down the road's got cancer and I'm stressing about it because of blah, 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 blah. It's beyond your control. There's nothing you can do. Let it go. Be in this present moment. I'll always say to all my clients as well, if you feel like you can't be in the present moment or you don't know how to, just think how precious time is. And feel yourself, if you were to be told, okay, for instance, you would be told today that this is your last day on earth. How would that make you feel? Would that make you feel more grateful? Would that make you do things that you've never done before?
My favourite colour. My favourite colour blue.
Is it, baby?
Yeah.
How would that make you feel if someone said to you, you've got 24 hours to live? I've got my bubba here. Ta-da! Hello! You've got 24 hours to live. you know, you've got all your family. What are you going to say to your family? How are you going to treat them? How are you going to treat yourself? What are you going to do? You know, really, you're pulling my hair, sweetie. Yes, darling. How would you feel, girls? Give me your honest answers.
I feel girls.
I feel, girls. She's funny. How would you feel?
I feel I have to get tucked in bed.
Now, personally, if I was given 24 hours to live, you know, this is how I am every day. I hug my children. I tell my husband I love him. You know, before he goes out the door, I make sure that I'm the best person that I could possibly be in this world. I help people because that's what I do. That's what I'm here for. You know, I'm generous anyway because I'm always feeling like, do you know what? What if this is my last 24 hours on this earth?
Mommy.
Okay, so just have a little think about that today. Because you do feel more grateful if you are sort of feeling like this is your last day. Because you've got to think of it this way as well. Tomorrow is promised to no one. Okay? So today is a blessing and tomorrow is promised to no one. So I'll leave you with that note, girls. Any problems, give me a shout. If you need a copy of the PDF that is in the group, just let me know and I will tag you in it. But that will help you to manifest some really, really good things in your life and to sort of tackle this mind that you are sort of suffering with at the moment. So I will speak to you all soon. Take care, sweeties. Bye.